Greetings guys and gals, this is XIJABERWALKIX bringing you the best in esports. Today we have StarCraft Brood War, the Shinhan Winners League. This is going to be Jaedong versus RorO, Hwaseung versus WeMadeFox, set 5. Hwaseung is up 3-1 somehow, someway on WeMadeFox, and here comes Jaedong trying to close it out. He's going to be spawning at the bottom left as the red Zerg player, and at the top right we have RorO in yellow. Also playing Zerg, both overlords going in the right direction because Benzene, the map they are playing on, is a 2-player map. And usually, I would say Jaedong has this hands down. RorO is a good Zerg player, however, not as good as Jaedong, but recently Jaedong has been in kind of a slump, if you can call it a slump from Jaedong, not really winning as many games as he has been, and even getting kicked out of the MSLs in the semis, which were all ZVZs. He was definitely predicted to win that, but Hydra, with amazing layer play, able to kick him out, and I actually casted the PDPop MSL Finals, Hydra versus Great with Deja Vu, so those vids are on his channel if you guys want to check that out. But this is Jaedong versus RorO, and I'm going to say it's kind of a toss-up because RorO is a fairly good Zerg player, and Jaedong has not really been playing at his best, like I always say, and like I've been saying for quite some time. Overlord popping out for both, and they don't have a pool going down or anything, so it's going to be 12 hatch, 12 pool. But what I've been saying is this Hwaseung is absolutely just killing Jaedong, just using him, abusing him, and you know, Flash has stats and Violet. Jaedong has no one. He has Haya, who's not really that good, man. And that's pretty much going to be it. Both players going for a 12 hatch, it looks like. And you can just see from the two screens how in sync they are, how on time they are. And this is how the game has developed, how insane it is. Yesterday, didn't put out any videos because I was at a CSU Gaming LAN tournament, which I won, by the way, so that was pretty nice. I also played my CSL match versus Combat X, and I'll put that VOD up so you guys can see that. It's very, very interesting to watch. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, very, very interesting nonetheless. And so here comes a Brood War vid for you guys, and then after this I'm going to probably put up the CSL stuff, possibly the finals of the CSU Gaming LAN, but we'll have to see. Pool and Extractor going down for RorO, and I believe the same thing going down for Jaedong. So pretty much mere builds as of yet, and you can see how both players did not go directly into their opponent's base. They went for the natural, and that's kind of important so they know first how long the natural's been building and if it's already up, because then they know exactly what build. If you go straight into the main, you don't know entirely what build has been utilized by your opponent. Layer beam morphing by Jaedong, and same thing from RorO. I mean, pretty much the same timing, just a little bit off, like a half a second or a second off. And each opponent sees that that hatch is up and the drone transferring times, so they're pretty much going to know that they went for a 12 pool and that they're on the same build, which is really, really interesting. We see full saturation on gases from both players. Zergling's now out for RorO, coming down towards the south. He is also transferring his drones. I'm not expecting any type of really, really early Zergling pressure though from either player. It's probably definitely going to go to Mutalisks or even into the later game. You really don't know. We saw some hive play from Great, which was freakishly awesome. Don't want to spoil the result of that, but you do see some hive play in that series, which just absolutely blew my mind. Also, some of the other things that Great blew my mind, and for those of you who watch the series, you'll know exactly what I mean. Zerglings still just kind of at the front, kind of peeking in. The Overlord sees two Zerglings running by from Jaedong, and right now we're just kind of at a stalemate time. It's really hard to put early pressure on Benzene. I mean, you could go for something like a 4 pool, and it would be close. It would be really close, because when you go for something like a 9 pool, if you get a 12 pool, it's really, really close, and you might be able to hold it off. Usually, you shouldn't be able to hold off a 9 pool with a 12 pool. But on this map, since it's so long... Oh, Jaedong's running in the Zerglings, might be able to pick off a drone. Looks like he's not really going to go for it. Going to go into the main, kind of scout it out there, scout out the layer timing and the spire, but almost able to pick off a drone, and that would have been just so crucial, because right now they're at mere builds, and losing that one drone puts you behind just that much. Jaedong now has a little bit more Zerglings. It looks like he's trying to pick off these two Zerglings from RorO might be able to. Jaedong just keeps pressing in here, and just the show of multitasking is just unbelievable. Both of them just moving in both of their forces simultaneously, and it's just so insane. You think that they would have like 6 hands, but they don't. It's just how good they are at this game. Jaedong pressing in yet again, and right after I said I don't think there's going to be some Zergling pressure, it looks like there might be some Zergling pressure, and Jaedong has more Zerglings, needs to get the arc around RorO's Zerglings. Here comes the engagement. Jaedong's going to come out ahead in this. RorO's in a ton of trouble. He doesn't have a Spire up. Here comes the Zerglings from RorO, but it's not going to be enough. I think that Jaedong's going to be able to reinforce RorO, trying to pull out his drones. And oh man, RorO's in a ton of trouble early on. Needs to get that Spire up soon. The Spire is up, probably trying to make some Mutalisks, but is it in time? I don't think so. I mean, Jaedong has his Spire as well, and oh, Jaedong's gonna kill the Spire, and that's gonna be GG. Just drone drilling, but it's definitely not enough. 2 Mutalisks popping out, but that Spire. Oh, that Spire is actually probably gonna be saved, to be honest. Might not get it picked off. It looks like, oh, it's going to be really close, though. Here comes the Suicide Zerglings coming in to pick off the rest of the Spire. The Spire goes down. That's going to be game. Jaedong's just going to mass up a whole bunch of Mutalisks. And Jaedong playing extremely well. Extremely well. Just using those Zerglings as a huge timing attack. Just perfect timing with those Zerglings. And oh man, just doing so much damage. So exciting. A lot of you guys don't like ZVZ, and I know that. And when I was about to cast this, I was like, ooh, I don't know. Because we've had a lot of ZVZs lately. But I mean, I can't really give up the chance to cast Jaedong, especially on his best matchup. I just love watching GVZ with Jaedong. Other players, not really as much. Just like I mean, Bisu, Jaedong, and Flash are really the players. What is he doing? What is? Oh my God, Jaedong! Oh, that's like the first time I've seen him smile probably ever. Like, I don't see him smile. You don't see Jaedong smile these days just because he's under so much stress, but actually cracking a smile there. And that's what I love about the Pro League cameras. They're just so much better than the GSL cameras, although the GSL is doing a little bit better. But, oh man, that was pretty funny. Really, I don't know why RorO needs to be careful not to lose too many drones there from these Zerglings. Jaedong, I know you've pretty much got it won, man, but seriously, what are you doing? What are you doing? Kind of running his Mutas just all the way by and just running them through the Zerglings. I don't know what you're doing, Jaedong, but you don't want to lose this game. You have this game won. Don't want to lose too many drones, man. Finally, RorO GG's. There's a GG. Jaedong, I can't believe you cracked a smile on that. That's pretty funny. But yeah, remember that I'm going to have that Combat X game, CSL stuff, and I'm going to try to do some more Broodware stuff, probably some Protoss and Terran stuff. I know I've done a lot of Zergs, so we'll get onto that a little bit later, maybe tomorrow. Get a PVT or a TVT or a TVP or a PVP or something like that. But anyways, that's going to be it for me, guys. I got a basketball game tonight, so I'm out of here. Lates.